Hello guys, how are you doing? Let's study some Kann today. So, we have already looked at, I think, the two knights attack. Is that like a sideline? Sidelines, ability attack. Is 12 main line? Knight of 6 line. 15. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, first, I think this is very much played. When I play my games, this is basically what I get all the time. You get e4, d6, Kann, knight f3. Instead of grabbing the center, then d5, then the other knight. Maybe the knights can also be exchanged, I think, depending on the move order. Then I've also looked at takes, I think. What is this? This is the bird. No, so we need to take a look at that. Bishop g4. I have looked at d takes, then knight takes, and then you get. Yes, this is what the engine suggests. Knight f6. If takes, then e takes, you have a very comfortable position. Bishops get out. Castles. So, I think d takes might even be better, because here what would happen is asking a question, and now bishop e2 is also possible, d4 is also possible. But mainly he focused here in this sideline on asking a question, and then you trade it off. With white queen out on f3, b2 becomes more tender as if the bishop moves with tab. Okay. Yeah, now d okay. d4, knight f6. Huh. Interesting. How are you doing, Ossie? I'm doing fine. I'm still a little bit tired because I already like I just got up a couple of like half an hour ago, but I still wanted to stream before work. So were you here yesterday when we studied? I think you only joined for the CS:GO in the end, didn't you? We were studying Kann. Mhm. I'm not so sure why the engine likes that way better, but hmm. So d3 is very common in these ideas. And now you develop the knight first. I wasn't there yesterday, I had football training. I thought you were there. Oh no, it was I think some other one person from Australia um who also had to leave very early because they went to bed. You had football training. When you say as an Australian, when you say football, do you mean soccer or like American football or like the what we call in Europe football? You were two nights ago. So yesterday, I said on stream, I in 1 week I have to play a Swiss like championship tournament. Um, it's one game that I have to play for my team. It's like a team format thing, and we say soccer, but I call it football. Okay, so you mean the European kind of football? That's nice that you do. I've also played football for like 4 years when I was in elementary school and secondary school. So you heard about that game, yes? So I was prepping Caro Kann yesterday, and we tried some stuff out, but I also think this is like a weird line that I'm not getting into. Long castles and then I feel it's very comfortable against the two knights attack, to be like honestly. Just take. This is for me, this stands out as you could also go into the developing thing, but I honestly think that taking is the correct way to go. But you have okay. If I think this is the correct way to go, I kind of have to analyze this a little bit more. So taking is the only move. Knight f6, and now you have basically. I think after knight takes and e takes, there is such an easy game. I mean, do you see anything that could go wrong here? I don't think you've got any problems holding this as black. What are some ideas? I just want to take a look at that. Well, you have d4, but you have also got you have bishop e2, but you've also got this. There are too many branches, I think. I want to take a look at the master's database level. Just d4. Yeah, d4. Main move. I'll be right back in half an hour. Just wanted to hop in quickly. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna stream for too long, maybe 2 hours or so, but I'm gonna be streaming in half an hour. So see you. So I think on the master database, here I have to. I want to see what the masters actually play here. Most of them actually play bishop g4. But I think now you have knight g5 was played a couple of times. But knight takes is very natural, and now nearly everyone goes for this, and now the masters, some of them take. But there is really also, there are people who go for this queen e2. Masters mainly go for this, which gives them not a better win rate, but queen e2 is a variation, but because it pins the e pawn. So what do you have to do? Now you have to take on e4 yourself. You could also play something like, no, not that. I think you have to take yourself. And queen takes. And now there are multiple ideas. Is this an idea? Yeah, this can get nasty. Maybe not. There are, which are, I hope that it doesn't branch out too much, but queen e2 looked like a kind of alright move, I think. Queen takes, and now you have. I don't really want to move. I want to go here with the knight and then bring the bishop out. What is a normal move? What have the masters played here? Bishop c4. Very natural move, but now knight f6. Queen e2 back gives a better. But the engine also likes this better. Threatening mate. Provoking e6. Yeah. I'm not so bad. I don't think that's too bad with white actually. Hmm. Now queen e2. But the engine likes. But the masters play. Yeah, mainly queen e2. But it doesn't. What does the engine suggest? Yeah, it doesn't give white an advantage. b4 is the best move. b5, but you're not gonna do that, are you? Because takes, no? Huh. b4. b5 is best move according to the engine. But just the bishop. You're not gonna. I don't want that weakness there. So other moves, bishop d6. Yeah, it's just a normal development. What did masters play? They play b5. Bishop b7. Bishop d6. Bishop e7. According to the engine, both of these moves are equally viable. So I think I'm gonna delete this one and this one. I think if I ever reach this position, I'm just gonna go for this, and then castles. It's a little bit the question how you're gonna develop this bishop, but because like, yeah, castles and then you castle. Which the engine doesn't like. The engine likes this better, I guess. Yeah, you can always castle, but now d4. Castles. First attacking the knight, provoking d4, then castles. Okay. So, a little bit strange of a variation that. Yeah. This is what the engine suggests. The engine always wants to play this b5 idea. Or knight. Well, this is a nice move, obviously. I think that's too deep. I think after knight takes, in this position, most players will just take, and then you obviously take. Then there are ideas like bishop here. You go bishop d6, queen e7 check. Queen e7 check would basically force a queen trade, no? Bishop back is better. I think you're gonna queen trade here now. What is it about this move? Not good? No, it's not good. You either take. There are also some ideas like that. Was this played in the master? Yeah. The masters they mainly take in this position. Bishop takes. Even king takes is possible. I think bishop takes is very natural. Bishop d7. Yes, and now what did the masters play? Castles, and it resulted in castles. And there is absolutely I don't think there is anything d4. Well, you have got a center at least. Rook e8 and bishop f5. Maybe not even blocking your own rook. Maybe not even going here, but here. Attacking the pawn. Now c4. c3 was played in most games, but what does the engine want here? h6. I don't understand that move. I think this is very not natural. And then, yeah, maybe this or that. Whereas you're just going. Is this an idea? Maybe even this is an idea. Maybe this is an idea. It branches out too much, but I think this is even stronger. It's because it immediately attacks the rook. Rook e1. Bishop here. Yeah, that looks comfortable. I think the two knights attack. I'm just gonna take, and then I know what to do. That's like a sideline, but okay, I'm prepared for that as well. Bird against Caro. Okay, I think d5. If e takes, then c takes. Like developing, very natural development, and then not even trading here. Allowing this weird structure, but like it's apparently better, but now you finally trade there, but you could also move the bishop back, I think, in this position. And then try to take here, but the f pawn is going to recapture, so I think this pawn isn't even that great, so e7, yeah, this is basically, it's a good move. So if they transpose, they can also transpose into an advanced, kind of like an, I don't know what that is. Is that like a Benoni structure for white? Yes, c5 is. It's a little bit nasty in the Kann that you have to waste 2 tempi to play c5. You prepare d4, d5, and then you play it anyway. But now you just have a very nice French defense structure, which is like bishop d3, then you just, yeah. If they take, you just take, and then you're doing very nicely. Very well. This goes a little bit too deep for me, but there are certainly ideas. You need to play actively here. That's, yeah. Against this setup, you give up a pawn, you gambit here and try to win back this d4 pawn, and I think that's alright. I think it's kind of a good setup. So, but there is also bishop e3, which is a mistake here because of queen b6. What happens if they take? Bishop takes. Bishop takes, queen takes, king h1. Yeah, knight g4 looks very ugly. This can get ugly quickly. Ooh. Nasty, attacking the queen. Queen e2. But I'm not so sure about this, honestly. Well, the knight just gets back. If the bishop is safe, you just up an exchange. Okay, so bishop e3 in this position is a mistake. But I don't think you're gonna get that. Like French defense ideas. If I really get that far, I know what to do. Okay, so are we gonna call that? I think I'm gonna call the chapter name like that. Oh, like that. Tonight's attack. This is like, okay, so here the sidelines begin. This is called Bird versus Caro. I'm just working myself through all of these sidelines. Accelerated Parnov. Second c4, yeah, okay. This is like, I don't like that. Accelerated Parnov. I can imagine that I could face something like this. I think how Kann is pretty theory based. You need to learn a lot of theory, honestly. But you also need to play that a lot to be able to handle that. e5, e takes, and well, probably a transposition. You create this nasty process into the pawn of attack in the exchange. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to take here. Knight f6. You don't want a queen grab because that basically gives him a tempo. So you play against this pawn in the end, I think. Knight f6, knight c3. What I have faced here in this position is this move. Knight bg7. Best according to the engine, but in Masters play. Yeah, Masters played this. Now, d4, which is the Masters move. If they play this, wait. Bishop b5 check. If they play this, we are gonna grab the pawn, right? No. a6 first, ask me a question. Also the move that the engine suggests. a6. Is that the Masters move as well? Yes. It scores very well. Bishop a4. If they take, we're gonna take with bishop or queen. Bishop. This is still attacked. They defend. Look at this double pawn. It's gonna fall at some point, I think. Maybe he even gives it up here. This was played once, but it's not a good move according to the engine. What's the best move? e6. If they take, bishop takes. Okay. That looks kind of comfortable, I think. I mean, you're gonna castle. And then bishop e7 castles. I think you're gonna play against this pawn in the end. I need to remember this move here. e6, if that actually happens. It's a good move. They give this check, I'm gonna block with knight, and now what is the main move is not knight f3, but here. I think you're still gonna ask the question. Or maybe you're just gambiting the pawn. Knight c3. Yes, a6. The masters, they never trade. Ooh, the masters actually played this quite frequently. And now they took. Queen takes and bishop takes are both pretty much. Queen takes has better. Because it already offers a queen trade. Wait, do we gambit a pawn in this line in the other one? Hello. Okay, had to was that for a second. Maybe if you're gambitting a pawn, I don't want that. Maybe I'm just. Hi, Wage, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more. Caro Kann study. So. Now the engine suddenly says that queen takes may be better. In order to push here. So. Yeah, just castles and then you win back your pawn, and I think this is. I think this is definitely playable. So, okay, d takes. Okay, I don't want that line anymore with. I think that's a nice one. Maybe even queen takes is the main move right here. Wait, I messed something up here. What is the most played move? This is main line, make main line. Okay, bishop b5 is just one alternative, but if they go into bishop b5, yes, queen takes is the idea. Castle, knight takes. Okay. I'm gonna delete this move order because I don't think don't think we're gonna reach that anyway. Or maybe I should. Do you guys actually like? Would you guys like to see the right hand side as well? The whole notation thingy. It can branch out pretty hard, but I wanna see that quickly here. This position as well. Knight BD2 blocking. Well, if they try to hold on to the pawn, yeah, that's how you play it. If they hold on to the pawn, you just develop. Ooh, you play a6 at some point. Nasty. And then you try to. Castles is also very natural, I think. But this kind of forces the issue. You develop the bishop finally, which is okay. Which is okay. So, bishop b3. I mean, I don't think that's how far you get because they're probably not gonna give this bishop check. I just need to remember blocking with that knight. So, well, if they give back the pawn, we're gonna take back the pawn, aren't we? Develop naturally. If they ever take, we're just gonna take with the pawn. We're also gonna have a little bit of a damaged pawn structure, but it's not gonna be that bad, I think. You just need to have this blockade. There's this barricade knight here, which is very nicely placed knight. It can't get kicked away that easily. If it is ever at some point kicked, I think it just moves here, right? And attacks. And these knights are very nice. Very nice control. Or maybe just go here. Maybe an exchange or this and then here. These are ideas. Rookie one. So, yeah, then queen developing, yeah. Which I don't think is good because but knight takes just, and then I suddenly have this very nasty pawn as well. I think you can also go here. I think this is a nice move. But it's also gonna cost you exactly this. But at least the bishop gets out. So, a position that I think now I can handle. Let's try a game. Let's play a game. Caro. Exchange. I think I haven't covered that in the file actually. It's just such a natural way to play that. I think I'm kind of comfortable playing. I'm playing like it's bullet, which it isn't, so don't get the bishop trapped. Attacking the queen. Winning a piece. Yeah, there are always some ideas. If here, then just here. I mean, what happens if I just go in there? Try to create something. Yeah, you can take this. But I'm just right in time to stop checkmate. Now I have this. At some point, I'm just gonna win. He's gonna take this pawn at some point. Yeah, no. So, now the question is, how do I play for an advantage? I think just doubling up all my pieces, aligning here, threatening checkmate myself. He played that very bad, lol. Yeah, didn't he? I think he played that badly. Now the rook comes in here. He just lost like 2 pieces for a pawn. Now he's gonna lose an exchange. Yesterday I played a club tournament. We always have like this thing where we play against each other in the club. Okay, let's just grab pawns. Where we play against each other in the club. What did I want to say? Like the whole club, over 1 year, everyone plays against everyone once, and it's a classical tournament, so it's okay, take. So that was a terrible game from his side, but weird way to take. And yesterday I played a very interesting match. Maybe you guys want to see that. I haven't analyzed it, so it would be very interesting to analyze it as well. I think it was a very spicy game. I played even in classical game. I took my time to calculate, I think, but it was quite spicy. It was quite offensive. No, you can't say offensive in English, but it was like showing everything at my opponent. So yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't. Do I want to have that in my study as well? Cow counter defense 2 knights attack. What happens actually if knight f3 d5? I've just looked at this move, but that's the only logical move. If they take, that's what I did. He takes d5, d4, and now, what are you gonna do? I mean, how are you gonna play for an advantage here with yeah, knight c6 is best. This is coming. Bishop gets out, and then you close the chain. I think natural. I mean, there isn't too much that can go wrong here, I think. Let's see. Can I make study? Maybe I need to rename the study. Chapter 1. Mhm. So, this was the only classical waiter tournament that I've played in the Swiss League. I've made a YouTube video covering it, but I just like to sometimes recap it just for like emotional, how do you say? It was a very solid win. Okay, so, but now, new chapter. Stream game analysis, let's take this one. Report. So, let's take a look at the game from yesterday. That was very interesting. So, I'm not sure how convincing the win was actually, but um, so let's take a look. We have d4. Obviously, I always go for d4 London system. d5 London system. Then she already surprised me when she played e6 here. It's just a good move according to the ancient stockfish. Infinite analysis. Ah, you can tell him that he should just keep analyzing. Okay. Okay. So, but I think e6 pretty much okay. Now knight f3, logical London system move, and now, yeah, c5 is very challenging. c5 is challenging, but she played knight d7, which I've never faced before actually. Masters game database level, the only game that has been played was a win for black, probably because it's such a confusing move. I took a little a quick thing and I just played e3 my normal, but the engine also suggests like normal setup of the London. Now you should play c5, but I think she never played c5 in the game. First move that I already thought was a little bit weird here was f5. Yeah, which isn't a good move. She said it may be even theory, but it's just a mistake. It's not a good move. Now I have thought about C. I have played this in the end, which is still okay. Attacks the pawn here. Gives white an edge, but I think just c5 is just. Yeah, that looks very comfortable, doesn't it? c5 was the way to go. Knight g5. Ah, a3. Yeah, a3 or bishop d3. Yes, as well, like. But I mean, c4 is a little bit more forcing. I think I like c4 better. Honestly, that you want to develop your bishop here and already pressure this weak pawn here. So, but I went here. I just went all in. I saw this idea with the queen here and attacking this, attacking. Then knight b6. Yes, she defends like that. Use the Lichess database instead of master's database. No, no, I never use the Lichess database because there's like in the Lichess database. Why would you use that? That's like all the bullet games that happened on Lichess that are like. I prefer the Masters way better because it's a classical tournament, and I also want to improve. So I kind of. I mean, yes, this happened in the Lichess database once. Yeah, I mean, but I would rather use this one actually because to a certain point, sometimes you can like if you're playing a lot of online games, you can see how people fall into traps with the Lichess database, which is alright, but um, playing a classical tournament, I think she found this move, which the engine series is just the engine. Yes, she also said this move was good, better than what she did, but it's like a transposition, I think. She played this defending the pawn. Nothing is lost yet. Um, is c5 still possible? No, now it's not possible. Um, yes, I just immediately went in for the attack. I thought maybe you can play London system and castle like this. Oh wait, you can do this. The errors are a little bit annoying on this website, honestly. Um, but I just went in there. I just thought, no, never. The only move is g6, and um, now there are so many holes, so many weaknesses in the position. Um, Queen d1 is actually the best move according to the engine. Just creating this weakness and then going back. Okay. Interesting, I would say. Interesting. So, g6 was played queen h3. Yes, I go here. I still want to have the pin on the rook. Maybe I can win the pawn at some point. Queen h3, knight f6. Now a developing move, which is good. She isn't even lost here. I thought in the game that this position is already pretty much lost, but the engine actually disagrees. The engine says it's alright. Knight f6, and now I play bishop e2, which the engine likes. One of the top moves of the engine. Trying to come in here and destroy everything. If you're not careful here, this knight is gonna get traded off. Then the bishop comes in here. So, bishop e2, bishop d7, d6, trying to trade off the bishops, which the engine just wants to develop. I thought I had we both, actually in the post-game analysis, she also said that she thinks what I played is a brilliant move. Bishop e5, which is a bad move according to the engine. It's not lost, but it's kind of dubious. Better would have been just to develop. Then develops castles. Okay, so, but I just tried to force something here. I play quite aggressively in this game, which I thought was actually a good thing, but I still think this position is way better for me. So she takes here. Of course, he takes. That's a move that both of us missed. She actually in this game, or she even had this one, but She played this, which is not a good move. I only calculated this, which I saw was losing by force because of takes, and you have to check it. But I still wanna see why it is losing. Yeah, the rook is attacked. Okay, GG. So I calculated knight g8, and I also calculated what happens if the knight goes there. Then you take here, you attack the queen, and wait, the arrow is on this side, and you also have a fork here. So GG's. I didn't calculate knight h6, but we both didn't calculate this one, knight e4. It's a nice knight jump actually, which double attacks the knight. Knight has to take. He takes a very nasty pawn structure, and this pawn is quite overextended. Of course, you can play this, but not that easy. But that's the point of like playing offense, like aggressively. You just at some point your opponent is gonna crumble maybe. And now knight h5. Oh, I found the move that you can't take here, by the way, because queen takes, and then black is actually better. So after after that, I found f4, which is the best move in the position, actually, and an interesting one at that. Very interesting. f4. Now the knight is actually attacked twice, and there is no real way to do something about it. h6 was actually the best attempt. I even calculated that, but that would have still led to chaos. She played queen e7, but now bishop takes, takes, takes. King f8. Wow, that's what I saw. Just trying to open up stuff. Oh, not that. g4. Just opening the position towards the king, then castle, and then attack. I thought about that, but hello, the best 1 million. How is your day? I'm doing alright. Yesterday in the Swiss, no, in like the club tournament, I played a game that we're now analyzing, and I'm also studying some Caro Kann. So, and how are you doing? I still think, I mean, I only won a pawn, but it's such a comfortable position. It's absolutely underdeveloped and everything. So, after king f8, I just decided to develop here. And then castle. I thought I'm gonna bring this knight in here. So, knight e7, h6. Yeah, it's the best move, but it doesn't do anything because the pawn is pinned. Not so sure why the engine likes that so much, but how you play tournaments? I don't really play tournaments. That was like a club tournament. That was like intern, like an intern thing. What's your rating? I'm about 1650 elo, like in the classical one. So I'm not that great. I'm just a like normal club player. Not that terrible, but not that great either. So I play mostly on chess.com. I play blitz games. And today I'm trying to learn the Caro Calm because next week I'm gonna play in a tournament, and I would like to draw or win the game actually. I would be pretty comfortable with a draw, to be honest. And now it's just castles, I think, which gives the advantage a little bit away, but not that bad, I think. Knight g3. Moving the knight. But no, you want that knight here. You want that constant checkmate threat, so I think castles is still okay. King g7. Just a good attempt, actually. And now I was a little bit between these two moves. I wasn't that sure. I played this one just so that the rook actually has access to the game. Knight h3, and now, yes, she went for this counter attack, which isn't very nice. Because I just have rook f3, I attack, I defend the pawn. So, yep, there is that. Queen c5, rook f3, now bishop d7 finally developing, but it's a little bit too late. Because now the rook checks. King h7 leads to checkmate, so this is basically only move. What's your favorite opening, the best? Is it 1 million? Do you play Caro Kann? Because I'm really studying Caro Kann now. I think it's a very nice weapon for like classical tournaments. But they have very, like, some of them have very deep theory knowledge, and I mean, you don't want to get crushed. King f8, 19. Yeah, now I bring the knight into the attack over here. I just want to pressure this pawn. This has always been the weakness. From the fourth move, when she played f4, she weakened this square, which was a constant attacking point. The arrows today are weird. So, knight b3, queen e7, goes back. And now, and guess who is joining the attack now? Went away, made space for the rook, and now he comes back, knight g5. And now, yeah, bishop e8. I think she found nice defending moves in a lost position, but now bishop e8. Yeah, I moved my queen back, queen h3. She actually found the best moves according to the engine, which I think it's over the board. I was like, what's she doing? But h5 actually closing the rank. But I actually thought this pin was better for her, but maybe the pin was better for me. Now, I'm a little bit proud of this move because it attacks this pawn, it completely overpowers the pawn, and if takes, then fork. So, this is why this is actually a better square, and it also covers this one so that the bishop can't go here, otherwise it's just exchanged. So, which would have been okay, but she played it here. '22. Bishop f7. And now I'm not so sure how to continue. I was a little bit tired already. I've played before, just defending the knight. There are probably forced lines. Yes, the engine wants to grab here, but I think before it's not accurate. But it doesn't really lose the advantage too much. Rook g8. This one is the losing move. Unfortunately, this one loses the game on the spot. King e8 would have been better. Just moving the king. It's still a bad position, but it's not that terrible, I think. You could probably defend this pawn, then grab here, go back, and win another pawn. Exchange this first, maybe. Hard. Very hard. But now, of course, I saw the combination. This gives a check. This is the only legal move, and now you give a check. The engine actually wants to sacrifice. the engine actually wants to sacrifice the queen. But I'm just... wow, that's a lot of analysis. Not that huge. It's pretty straight, actually. But yeah, it's a lot. I mean, in the sense of... I'm not sure. I don't think it's that huge. Some of the lines are pretty straightforward, like this combination. Like, as soon as this was played, this is a very straight line. I calculated that in like... I took like 1 minute. I was like, isn't that just gonna be... Because this gives check, only legal move is this. And then you go here. The only piece that defends, like, could attack the knight is the queen, which is not gonna take here. Otherwise, you're just down a queen, which would be better in this position actually. But I was like, I'm not gonna calculate further because this is GG's. Then basically only move is going back here, and then this just loses the exchange. Why is this a good move? The engine sometimes just wants to mess with you, but 25, knight f6 check, king f8. And then yes, I just took the rook. I was like, okay. Bishop takes, queen takes here, taking out the pawn. And now I'm up an exchange and 2 pawns, and I was like, okay. The king is still under attack here. Maybe at some point the rook is gonna slice in here, the other rook comes in here. Pretty much GG's. So after queen h5 check, it's not check, it's queen h5, 27, queen f7. Well, she offered a queen trade, which is best move. But now you could queen trade, I think. But I found an even stronger move. I played rook g6, threatening to fork the queen and the rook. And yeah, it's pretty hard to. The engine wants to throw, wants to just play knight c8. So I'm not sure. In a lost position, engines sometimes are weird, but rook g7, she just played something. She played this rook e8, which is also lost because now the rook slides over, forking the queen and the king, and then she captured the rook. E takes, and in this position, she resigned the game. Because yeah, it's pretty much checkmate, pretty much forced. The engine said mate in 13, but with rook e7, that's the only defense. Okay, no. No human would ever play that. It's pretty much checkmate. So I have played in the club tournaments 3 games with my London system, and I've won 3 times, which is very funny. And this was a little bit a strange game, not a typical London system game actually, but what do you think of the game, FireH? I still think it's a very nice game actually. In the end, I won a little bit lucky because she missed this tactic. So, but I was still up a pawn and I had initiative. Sometimes you just need to wait for your opponents to crumble. I think that's how chess works. You win a pawn, and then you just wait for them to crumble. Caro Kann. I don't want to face an exchange, Caro. Oh, we have this guy who advances afterward. I have to look at that because this seems interesting. No, I either first play this. I think I first play this and then go for this. Very good game, many tactics I would miss. Uh, yeah. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Does he want to go in for the kill? I'm just gonna slide my bishop back down. I also thought it was a very nice game, actually. I enjoy. I started enjoying pressuring the pawn. I started enjoying classical games very much because you finally have time to calculate all the lines through instead of just in blitz. You just try to, I don't know. You try to, if there is something that can be taken, you just take it. And in classical game, I was even calculating at some point whether or not to take the rook and win the exchange, or not just, or if there is a checkmating idea with all the knights, and there nearly was. There was one very nice line where she always had one square left, so it would not quite work. So very unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I think the time control, I need to put it down. I think 5+3 is too long for streaming. And also for learning and opening. I'm just trying to learn Caro at the moment, so it's not. It doesn't help me to play a middle game. Especially because this guy is taking so long. I'm just not used to that anymore, I think. In a rapid game, it's easier to figure out moves, yeah. Especially in a. Yeah, but that's just a tactic that he has missed. No matter what blocks, I'm just gonna take here. I gotta take here with check and then GG's. Yep, he blocks, but oh, he can block like that. Okay, I missed that. I should have maybe taken here first. Maybe there are some ideas of taking here. Then sacrificing the rook and then very strange position. Or maybe just here. In a classical game, I really started, but that just blunders a pawn. I really started to enjoy classical games quite a lot, to be honest. And I'm gonna put down the time control, maybe something like 3+2 or something. Because I'll even bullet, because I just wanna study the opening, right? I don't care about the middle game or winning material at this point because that's pointless. Now I'm just okay. I need to be a little bit precise at least. I take here first, and then here. I think I'm gonna take here first. Then either I take here, or I go here and try to overload the bishop, taking the knight at the same time. I think this is best, but I'm not sure. So middle game strat, you just win a pawn and then you just win the game GG's. Pretty much easy. I make it sound easier than it is, but often that's how it works. You exchange everything, see, now If the queen blocks, knight is hanging. If knight blocks, then rook takes is possible. Takes. Oh, it's not really. Takes. Oh, but I can just take. I can just move the pawn because this is pinned. Okay. This was not something that I calculated. But I still think it's fine. I had to. Back. Sorry, my headset just somehow does weird things. It may have not been the best idea to put the pawn here. I can defend the pawn, but if takes, then takes. It's now an overextended pawn. I completely missed knight at queen h5 check. Ooh. Why didn't I see that before? Ah, because it didn't work. And now, as you traded, now it works. Queen knight. See, you win a pawn, then you suddenly snowball effect. You win a piece and it's GG's. Well, he fights on, but I mean, the game is gone. Because now I'm gonna trade off his last remaining piece, push this pawn, then GG's. Bishops are very tricky. This was a nice tactic. Okay, let's grab another pawn. I sacrificed the knight because the pawn is in time. I can't stop promotion and yeah. So, let's take a look at that game quickly. Oh, I'm on engine and I want to see what that is. I haven't looked at that. Bishop out. E6. Well, this is not a good move, but he didn't really play that well. Okay. What? How do they how do they define blitz and everything? The 3+2, is this still blitz for them? Should I play 1+1? Like maybe I find like nil. 1+1, that's fast. That's bullet, but let's see if I can like study the opening better with bullet games. Just always playing Kann. Always like going for the Kann. But bullet is fast. You're gonna probably get screwed in the middle game because you've got no time, but who cares? Maybe a game of CSGO would be fun. But afterwards, I really gotta go then. Please open with D4. With E4. I can pre-move that because, ooh, exchange. This is a nasty tactic. I think it works. If he does anything but rook e1, then this is just crushing. Because if he takes here, I take here. Queen takes check. I demo his pawn champion. It's the only thing I can achieve here. I'm just playing for the time solely. If he plays the rook move, I'm just gonna do this. Oh yes, I have to do this. Quickly calculated that it wouldn't work. Trade of bishops. Trade of queens. There are a lot of holes in the position, like this one, that I wanna exploit. I wanna get in there. If he doesn't let me, then he doesn't let me. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna really go here? Like, okay, go for it, mate. Um, mhm. If takes, rook takes. I don't have a problem with taking here. First thing that takes is the pawn. Okay. May have got a slight problem with this one attacking the queen. Because now there is the pin on both sides actually. Mm. No! Bullet! Bullet. So we have got an exchange. You missed a free queen. Really? I was okay until here, I think. Yeah, white is better here. Yeah, I didn't. Where did I miss a free queen? Oh no, here! Yes. Queen takes. GG. Yeah. Nicely spotted. Fire Witch. Nicely spotted. I didn't see that. Hmm. Weak queen. Did he abort the game? Are you joking? Okay, Kann. Advanced, nice. Okay, so now I have to calculate. If he, I think takes is correct. Bring the bishop out. Oh, that's a mistake, I think. Let's bullet in the end, in it. Nasty! Fuck! Yeah, okay. He got me. Let's try to choke him with bullet strat. Making stuff at least a little bit complicated then. Oh, he at least missed a fork. So at least I win in exchange. And he also wins in exchange. Oh, he wins a whole rook. Ah, fuck. Fucking and he wins a bishop. He's up a queen. Yeah, he's up a queen. Ah! Yeah. Lol, he missed the free rook. Yeah, but it's just... Okay, let's analyze that quickly. Do we want to play a CSGO match? Come on. CSGO, CSGO. Good time for CSGO. C5, this was correct. And he... Yeah, he takes. Bishop f5 nice c3, doesn't matter. Move order was correct. He takes, B takes. I play e6. Yeah, but now I need to... I played c5. This is not lost, but this is lost, okay. So, let's go by B right back screen. CSGO, come on. Turbo. Yo, all luck based, how are you doing? So, luck based, we are just switching to CSGO. I want to play a little bit of CSGO. One match and then I have to go and work in the grocery store. So, nice for you to join in. For the best game in the world. CSGO. I don't want to play Inferno. I think these games are okay. So, let's go to my space on Trovo because yeah, it doesn't really... Global offensive. Stuck. Oh, God. Is the study being of any use? Yes, I really think it is actually. I really think I improved with oh, I need to switch scenes. I think I improved quite a lot actually with the studying. Yesterday okay. Maybe I've been banned. But yes, studying especially one opening that comes frequently. Like I would say, did you check it anytime after? Did I check what anytime after? I've been studying for um 1 hour now. We've been studying Kann. Um all the lines and with the engine and trying to figure out stuff. I think it's pretty nice. It's also pretty fun to sometimes go deep and see what is actually possible. After the stream, the Caro Kann study. Sorry, I don't understand. I study I study the Caro Kann and stuff on stream. That's when I study the lines. I always connect like studying and streaming. Okay, I'm CS:GO is a little bit weird. I'm gonna restart CS:GO. I don't know what it's doing. But I think when I play online, nice thing is most people just open a V4 and then you can just go into your Caro Kann. Unfortunately, most people just online exchange like in the Caro Kann. You cannot really. You can't practice that much, and they just always exchange because I think I've now pretty much studied the exchange variation pretty nicely. I think I don't have any trouble there in any line. Okay, I restarted. Okay, now I can. This goes weird. Where's my CSGO scene? There it is. Hello, hello, hello. So, matchmaking unavailable, retrying. Okay. This is interesting, I think. Hello, Waka. You know why the servers are down? No. I just started CSGO. Are the servers down? I just started CSGO. I just tried to find a lobby and it doesn't work somehow. Well, maybe the servers are down. Then I'm gonna play Rocket League then for like half an hour. Hmm. They were up like an hour ago, so it seems like it's working on me on my screen here. Not sure, but yeah, I mean, I can't promise anything. A little bit weird. Let's see if I find a lobby. If not, then I'm gonna play something else. Or maybe just end the stream. I've been streaming for 1.5 hours. This time we didn't overcome it with chess. At least one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't the alerts on? Oh, the alerts need to be on top. Thanks a lot, Zaka Waka, for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. But I'm trying to make the alerts. Can I try to? Is that a little bit weird?
Oh,
Oh, now it works.
yeah.
Nice. You also get your penguin dancing. Thanks a lot. So, now that I also fixed this little issue, if you have like, I think I have about 20 scenes here in Streamlabs OBS, and sometimes the alerts are just on the bottom, which shouldn't happen, but oh, I can also copy the sound alerts from the CSGO stream. Sound alerts, CSGO. Okay. Now the sound alerts should also work. But Waka, I'm not sure actually. I've been waiting for like a couple minutes now with the servers. Now alerts are on, sound alerts are on. So you can finally use channel points again. I don't think there is anything that... I don't think that's gonna work, honestly. I estimate the search time at like 5.5 minutes. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. Hmm. Strange. Hmm. I'm just maybe impatient. Maybe I'm just impatient. Hmm. 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 Okay, I don't think that's gonna be anything today with CSGO and anyway. Ooh. Okay, just when I wanted to give up. Finally, we've got a match. There we go. Ah. Hey, just so you know, I absolutely suck at CS:GO as we saw yesterday. My aiming is terrible, and the mouse I don't like, and it's a little bit laggy, isn't it? But that gets better. Got enough FPS. Oh, see, my aiming is absolutely garbage. Yeah. Well, but who is ARPing and like, yeah, okay. Not saying anything anymore. Yeah, okay.
Sorry guys.
Hello, team.
Nice. What mouse did you use before? I used, oh,
Rank.
I can't remember. It was a Logitech mouse, I think.
Top.
You could technically order that online. But I'm just someone, I never order stuff online. I'm so not used to that. Um, I think I've also ordered stuff before, like twice in my life. I just usually, I've got a cold, I think. I usually just go to the store and see what's there. Okay, that's not what I expected. Ooh. Did you see that one tap? Nice. Oh, come on, guys. Now I've got a Master MX, I think it's called. I think it's pretty nice for work. It's comfortable, but for gaming, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Ping over 9000 and he disconnected. Terrorist technical timeout. 2 minutes. Okay. So what mouse am I using now? This one. It's a Master MX. Yeah, MX Master 3 it's called. I think I like it for school, but it's not that large. Maybe buy a good Logitech mouse, gaming mouse or CSGO. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have. Oh, technical timeout is over. Okay. I used to have a very nice one. I need to look up what it was. It was very comfortable and it was quite large. It was also good for schoolwork and stuff. I like that better than this. I like it when there is like. There we go. Mate, help me! Oh man. Okay, nice. Well, he did get a 3K after letting me down. Hmm. I'm gonna show you when I find it. I'm not even sure whether or not it was a Logitech. Ooh, they also reduced the price of the assault rifles, which is pretty nice. Ah, fucking cold. That's bothering me now. Something there. Oh, I don't even have nades. We don't want to over-rotate. I'm still here, I guess. Would be nice to get up the ranks at some point, because I don't think I belong in Silver 3. Silver 4, I think I'm. Nice. I don't seem to find the one that I used to have. Which is a little bit sad. They are a little bit weird, the team, because on Silver they just go wherever they want to go. They never have really threats or something. Hmm. So no one on A side. Like, that's very strange. Bomb is on B, maybe. It dropped. Nice that someone is here.
Ventrum. One. Ventrum. Yellow.
Nice.
Take the op. Yes. Now I'm back in business. My mouse was worth $170 at the time. Ooh. Was it worth it? Let's see if I can get a nice peek with the op. Peek that I said yesterday you should always get. No. Wow! Alright. Nice Molotov. Very good gaming mouse. What have you got? I can't seem to find it on Google Images, the one that I've had. I also think it was like a package with together with a keyboard, so for me important is that it's wireless, because I hate cables, and for me everything, my headset, my keyboard, my mouse, everything is wireless, because it's it's so bad. My cable management is absolutely, it's terrible. Razer Ballistic Ultimate. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that looks very nice. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna get something like that. Yeah, it's also wireless, I see. I think it's so sick. If I would order it now, it would be here tomorrow. Such a joke. Do they have orbs? Did they buy it last round? I think it's nice that I always win my team the pistol round and be something. That was lucky. Yeah, I shouldn't have challenged that.
Blue shift.
Yeah, they safe.
Gooby. Gooby.
Would they challenge it? It's just a bad idea from this position. You shouldn't challenge. Pick a mouse you like. Yeah. But I just feel a little bit weird to actually to order stuff online because you don't know how whether or not you actually like that. I mean, I can look at the review. The review is absolutely is very nice. I see that, but I think with such stuff, it's the same as clothes. I never buy clothes online. So hmm. I mean, of course, you can do that if you know what you wanna have, but I just feel it's a little bit strange for me.
Purple, purple.
Hmm. B.
It's B.
Oh, okay, you got me. You're very smart. GG's. And they called for a pause. Alright. So I've got time to, first of all, buy stuff. And then take a look at the mouse. Yeah, it's like $105. Hmm. This game is actually going way better than the last one. You remember the last one that ended in a tie in the end, 15-15. I'm not gonna say too much, it can still happen, but one of them has 0 frags after 7 rounds, which isn't that great. I only got like the MVP for the pistol round as always. Okay. To mid.
Info, please.
What a terrible smoke. What a terrible smoke.
Purple.
And yes, and you were last, yes. Yes, that was also a nice maneuver. I don't know what they did there. Why was the smoke so bad? Yeah, and that I saw that coming. He could have even been knifed. I was last, but I didn't play that terrible, especially because I won pistol round stuff.
Michael B.
Can you drop the eagles?
Nick.
Blue drop the eagles? Thanks.
Eco.
No problem.
I always win my team the pistol round, or normally. Because pistol, I mean pistol, if you aim nicely once, you just get a headshot. Like this time where I got 2 headshots in the pistol round. 1 taps, like.
Purple.
But
Thank you.
Yeah.
no problem. Oh,
It was actually a good round. We took
it's
2 of
it's
them down.
Okay.
One vent room.
Yep. That was even called.
Two vent room.
I like the fact that run and gun deagle. Oh, run and gun deagle. I see that coming. It's not gonna be an easy match. The last of them now. Ooh, they have 4 kills now. They turned up a little bit. Maybe they needed an AWP. And now our mate there has got a scout sniper. Like,
Around.
an auto sniper. So I'm just gonna stay here with the auto. Try not to block his escape and... Ooh, that's risky what he's doing. Not a good idea. That Nate made some damage, yeah. I saw that coming because
Please save. Scar. In vent room.
yeah. I tagged him 90. Ooh. Wasn't enough. Deagle makes so much damage, but I mean against like a full Kevlar, it's hard. Pretty hard. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Same as before. Trying to get eagle headies. Or maybe just push middle. Maybe here. Sorry for later, I will have to do some chores and have dinner. It's alright, Ossie. Nice to having you. Did I get him with the nade? No. But come on, guys. I did so much damage. And none of them is AFK.
Sorry guys, sorry.
No problem. It's safe.
Okay, maybe they're gonna at least get the one that I tagged. Why are you gonna smoke? That only helps him to hide. You're going for the knife. Are they gonna take some people down at least?
Safe OP.
He's gonna... Ooh! That was
Oh,
nice.
that's nice. Please OP.
Okay.
So, okay, we just lost 4 rounds in a row. Okay, we won the first 5. Someone help me, B. Okay, bomb is down.
Bomb.
Bomb. Okay, nice. I'm gonna do something a little bit risky then. That Russian guy has very good aim with the off. Which Russian guy? From our team. Top one. The opposing team. Because opposing team is nearly all Russian. That should have hit. And people should have helped me.
Vent room. 1 HP. One HP.
Orange. Orange. Come.
Bomb.
Orange, come.
Bomb.
What are they doing?
Thank you.
No. 1 HP.
Are they going for this? No, right? They're saving.
Oh, sorry guys.
Spawn 1 HP.
But the other team, the one you kept dying from, yeah. I would have liked if I fall back, that I actually get support from my mate, but
Choice M4.
not really gonna happen. Here you need to have your shot, and if you miss, you need at least someone who's backing you up. Because that's not quite easy to... There we go. Why is this guy not got a weapon? Wait, we won the last 2 rounds and they don't have
Oh,
weapons.
yeah.
The Yaki, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Bad one. Incendiary and Nate. I'm gonna recheck in a second. There we go. No, I missed.
Knife, knife.
Okay.
Aha.
Help, mate. No! No, if we lose this. If we lose this, I'm gonna scream. Oh god. You're good. Yes, I'm also doing fine. I've studied some chess and now I'm doing some CS:GO 1 round and then I gotta go to work. No, this is silver level. I'm just, is that ranked? Yeah, it's ranked and at the moment I'm absolutely I haven't played CS:GO for a long time. I'm silver 4 now.
Guys, drop, please. Drop,
Yeah, they have to drop him.
drop, please.
What? I used to be lamb and then it reset my settings and everything and I've got a new mouse on. I'm absolutely rubbish, so uh, why don't I see the do I see that on the Twitch? Aussie Gamer. What's your rank? I'm silver 4 at the moment. Wanted to get you when you said you were going to. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a delay, but nice idea, yeah. I didn't think of the command though. Nice, at least a 10-5 half. I'm hungry. I think in half an hour there is food ready, so we gotta finish this half. How long have you been playing? 25 minutes, okay. Let's play a little bit offensively and aggressively and GG's. Love it in Dead by Daylight. Yeah, yeah, Yaki, I'm from Zurich, Switzerland. What about you? Where are you from?
From.
No
Okay.
Dead by Daylight today, unfortunately. I only play this game and then I'm gonna eat something and then I have to work. So,
Purple, purple.
you Filipino? Woo, nice. One of my best friends is Filipino, so
Thank you.
I wanted to go there
No
once,
problem.
the Philippines, but I haven't managed to yet, at least. There are some hecklish positions here. I think we can hold this just by easily by playing it safe, not rushing. I wouldn't rush. Rush Bisuk. She's saving the pistol. Okay. Pistol aren't safe for life. Yummy food. Yeah. And Filipino, the country is nice. You are Filipino and the country is nice. Have you been there, Ossi? Well, from you it's not that far even. Ikaw Pinoy? I don't know the food that well, to be honest.
Purple.
Ossi, from your location it's not even that far to go to the Philippines, but for me it's
Thank you.
quite bad.
No problem.
Suka. I see my flash. teammate is blocking. Nice protection.
Meet.
Saving. Yeah, he's got eagle. I think. Yeah, he hasn't got time, fortunately. That was way too close. Um, it's too cheap to make the sound alert. Maybe I have to. Yeah, you can always with the. How many channel points do you actually get? I haven't found that out. Like,
Thank
No problem.
I think I don't know how much. Wow. I need to figure out how much. How many channel points is actually okay. Or maybe even. Ooh, that was a nice kill. Oh, okay, that was a little bit lucky. 310 you've already gotten, okay.
Nice.
Maybe I need to make it with bits again. Or no channel points are okay, but then no more channel points are required, I think. Okay, drop me something. Thanks for deagle.
Come. Yellow.
Okay, nice. Wait.
Meet Diggle.
Maybe go side.
Come, blue.
Maybe go A.
Nice.
Nice team.
I'm hungry. I will see you later. Yeah, see you in the next stream then. It was nice having you. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye, Yaki. I'm still. I'm again bottom fragger.
Boost, please, meet. Okay?
Fire rage.
Please.
I'm again bottom fragger. I'm so bad.
Bon point.
Maybe help team. Oh man, I hate this team. It's unbelievable. But at least we're winning. Lol. See me? I'm 8 and 12. I'm so bad.
No.
But it's also on low rank, it's also the team. When you have no info, you don't have like fixed roles and everything. It's very hard.
Diggle, please, Diggle.
Not to say I'm not playing rubbish,
Me,
but
please. Green, okay? push me.
Okay, okay.
There's probably someone pushing here as well. So I'm just gonna cover that. Bad flashbang, bad hit. Bad flashbang, bad flashbang. That like, that's gonna be bad flashbang. There we go. Oh, how did I miss?
I see him.
Nice.
GG's. At least I got an MVP at the end.
Goodbye.
I did something.
GG.
I still have. See that? I won 3 rounds by myself, 3 MVPs. Especially the first one. This was very important, the pistol round. So I wasn't that useless in the game anyway. GG's. I had highest headshot percentage, 50%. Not bad. Someone was silver 1. Silver 1, okay. So yeah, you see the. There is that. I'm still silver 4. Feels bad, man. Can I make Overwatch? No, I can't anymore. So, okay, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. I really like that all of you sticked around for Chess and Cisco. Tomorrow, again, I think 10 a.m. is a good time for me. Like now it's 12:15, so 2 hours is like a nice streaming time for me, I guess. So we're gonna stick to that probably tomorrow as well. So